Hello, and welcome to the Memory Box Project. My name is Kate, and today we're going to talk about transport. Don't forget, you can stop this film at any time and have a chat with those people around you. Let's make a start now. I wonder how many different types of transport you can name. Have a think about your everyday life, your working life, and even holidays. I'll give you a moment to think. Was your very first form of transport a tricycle, like this little boy's? You may have even bought one of these tricycles for your son or daughter. Have you ever learned to ride a bicycle? How old were you? Did it have a horn or a bell? Did you have lights? Have you ever passed your driving test? Maybe your first license looked like one of these. Or if you learnt later on, it might look like this. Do you remember your first car? Did it look like any of these? Did it have comfortable upholstered seats? Or did it have a bench seat? Was your car fitted with seat belts? And did you wear one? You didn't need to until January 1983. How many people did your car carry? Did everyone have their own seats? Or did children sit on laps? If you were driving in the 1940s or 1950s, you may be familiar with this motor fuel ration booklet. Let's take a look inside. Where did your trips in the car take you? Did you ever need to use a road map? I remember lots of trips to the seaside at the weekends. And there was always somebody saying, "Are we nearly there yet?" Being out and about gives you a definite sense of freedom, which is great until you break down. This is a picture of an early AA car. Were you ever a member of the AA or the RAC? Did you have a large metal badge on the front of your car to display your membership? If you drove a vehicle as part of your job, you would have to take an annual test to prove that you could drive carefully and safely. This certificate meant that you could carry on driving for another year. Although driving cars became more popular from the 1960s, many of us still relied on buses as our main form of transport. Did you ever go on a bus or a charabanc on a day trip to the seaside? Did you take a bus for work or to go shopping? Can you remember buying your ticket from the conductor? The machine he had turned a handle and produced a paper ticket. Or maybe you've brought a ticket like some of these. And of course, buses come in all shapes, sizes and colours. As a small child, travelling by train,
always seemed to be a treat. Do you remember steam trains? The smell of smoke, the clickety-clack of the wheels on the track? Do you remember first class and second class, and maybe even third class? Have you been on a journey on a special train?
Have boats or ships like these been part of your life? Maybe you've worked upon one. Maybe you've had a holiday on a ship like one of these. I wonder where you will have travelled to. I hope you're a good sailor and never needed one of these. Maybe you've travelled by aeroplane. This is the first aeroplane I ever went on at the age of 11. What are your experiences of air travel? How's transport been part of your working life? Have you just used it as a means of transport to and from your job? Or have you driven a vehicle as part of your job? Share your stories about what you experienced during your working life and how transport figured in it. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you really enjoyed our session all about transport, and it's brought back lots of really good memories for you. Don't forget, we've got free downloadable resources on our website. There are puzzles, pictures, and all sorts of other things to keep you busy. Download our resources at www.wessexheritagetrust.org/downloads.